Your life's a battlefield. The clock strikes midnight and you're staring at a bank account with $200 left, a dream buried under a pile of regrets. One clear thought could change it all. Will you seize it? If something in these words lights a fire and you don't let it burn out, hit that like button, drop your truth in the comments, and subscribe to Soul Fuel for the kind of motivation that doesn't fade. Let's rise together. Let's begin. You're not where you wanted to be. Maybe it's a job that vanished in Seattle, leaving you with $180 and a stack of bills. Maybe it's a business in Atlanta that crashed, costing you $90,000 in your confidence. Or maybe it's just you, 36, 43, 50, sitting in a dimly lit Denver bar, the jukebox humming, wondering when you started accepting less than you deserve. You're not broken. You're unfocused. Your mind, your greatest weapon, is clouded with doubt, not clarity. Napoleon Hill said, "Your mental attitude is the only thing you control completely. So why are you letting chaos control it? Why are you thinking in scraps when you could think in millions?" Train your mind. Find your clarity. Are you ready to sharpen your thoughts? Picture this. A man in St. Louis, 37, stands in a garage at 4 a.m. The Missouri air is biting the floor, strewn with tools. He's got no savings, just $250 left, and a vision to start a custom knife shop. He doesn't drift in doubt. He sharpens his mind. He crafts one blade, one edge, clear and precise. No wandering, no whining, just him and his steel. That blade isn't just metal, it's clarity. It's him training his mind to see wealth, to demand it, to forge it. Every foggy thought you hold, every maybe later you mutter, keeps you stuck. Are you sharpening your future or dulling it? Let's get raw. You've been taught to hustle, but no one taught you to think clearly. You've been told to grind, but not to focus your mind like a laser. You're not poor because life's unfair. You're poor because your thoughts are a mess. Napoleon Hill said, "What you think about, you bring about." So why are you thinking about bills? Why are you dwelling on failure when you could dwell on millions? The top 1% don't just work hard. They think with razor-sharp clarity, every thought aimed at wealth, every focus locked on success. Your mind is a magnet. What's it pulling in, chaos or gold? Stop wandering. Start focusing. Are you ready to clear your mind? Imagine a man in Boise, 39, sitting at a diner at 3 a.m. The Idaho neon flickers the coffee's cold. He's a laid-off welder with $170 left and a dream to start a metalwork studio. He doesn't drift in doubt. He clarifies his mind. He welds one joint, one design, sharp and bold. No wandering, no wishing, just him and his torch. That joint isn't just metal, it's clarity. It's him commanding his mind to see wealth before the world does. Every time you let your thoughts wander, you're telling your mind to stay lost. You're programming failure. Why your clarity is your power. Train it, own it. Are you welding your future or letting it rust? Stoicism says control what you can, your thoughts, your focus, your clarity. Marcus Aurelius said, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Your soul's dyed with chaos every time you let doubt cloud your mind. Every "I can't afford it," every "I'm not ready," every "what if I fail" paints your life with lack. The top 1% don't think in fog. They train their minds to think with clarity, clear, sharp, unstoppable clarity. Your thoughts aren't just ideas, they're commands. Why are you commanding struggle? Why are you letting chaos paint your soul? Train your mind. Think with clarity. Stop letting doubt cloud your path. Start letting focus light it. Are you dyeing your soul with wealth or staining it with fear? Let's talk about the lie. You've been sold the idea that wealth is for the lucky, the connected, the chosen. That's nonsense. Wealth isn't luck, it's clarity. Napoleon Hill studied 500 millionaires, Carnegie, Ford, Rockefeller, and found one truth: they trained their minds to think with precision before they had a dime. Henry Ford didn't start with factories. He started with a clear thought, a razor-sharp vision of cars in every driveway. He didn't drift in doubt. He focused his mind. David Goggins said, "Your mind quits before your body does. Your mind quits when you let chaos win, when you think in fog instead of clarity." Why your clarity is your foundation. Train it. Build it. Are you focusing on your empire or drifting in doubt? Picture a man in Memphis, 38, standing in a park at dawn. The Tennessee skies streaked with fire, the air crisp. He's got no job, just $200 left and a dream to start a barbecue joint. He doesn't drift in doubt. He clarifies his mind. He grills one rib, one recipe sharp and fierce. No wandering, no whining, just him and his grill. That rib isn't just meat. It's clarity. It's him training his mind to see wealth, to demand it, to build it. Every time you let your thoughts scatter, you're telling your subconscious to deliver less. You're programming chaos. Why? Your clarity is your command. Train it. Make it sharp. Are you grilling your future or letting it burn? Here's the deal. Your thoughts are your currency. Every scattered thought spends your power on lack. Every doubt you entertain buys you more struggle. Napoleon Hill said your mental attitude is the magnet that attracts or repels wealth. So why are you repelling it? Why are you spending your thoughts on chaos when you could spend them on millions? The top 1% don't think in fog. They train their minds to think with clarity, clear, precise, relentless clarity. Your thoughts are your weapon. Why are you aiming them at yourself? Why are you shooting doubt when you could fire focus? Train your mind. Think with clarity. Stop spending your power on fear. Start spending it on fortune. Are you investing in wealth or banking on chaos? Imagine a man in Raleigh 36 sitting at a desk at 10 p.m. The North Carolina night's quiet, the lamp dim. He's got $1,000 in debt and a dream to start a tech repair shop. He doesn't drift in doubt. He clarifies his mind. He fixes one circuit, one device sharp and bold. No wandering, no whining, just him and his tools. That circuit isn't just wires, it's clarity. It's him commanding his mind to see wealth, to believe in it, to build it. Every time you let your thoughts wander, you're telling your mind to stay broke. You're programming failure. Why? Your clarity is your power. Train it. Own it. Are you fixing your future or breaking it? Stoicism says focus on what's yours. Your thoughts, your clarity, your fire. Epictetus said, you become what you give your attention to. Your attention is your power. Where's it going? To doubt, to bills, to what if I fail, or to wealth, to focus, to clarity? The top 1% don't waste their attention on chaos. They train their minds to focus on wealth, clear, sharp, relentless wealth. Your clarity is your magnet. Why are you pulling in fog? Why are you letting doubt steal your power? Train your mind. Think with clarity. Stop giving chaos your attention. Start giving wealth your fire. Are you focusing on wealth or wasting your power? Let's get brutal. You're not broke because of your circumstances. You're broke because your mind's a mess. You're letting unfocused thoughts run your life. Picture a man in Tucson, 35, standing in a gym at 5 a.m. The Arizona air's thick with sweat, the weight's heavy. He's got no job, just $300 left and a dream to start a fitness brand. He doesn't drift in doubt. He clarifies his mind. He lifts one rep, one set, sharp and relentless. No wandering, no whining, just him and his discipline. That rep isn't just iron. It's clarity. It's him commanding his mind to see wealth, to claim it. Every time you let your thoughts scatter, you're telling your mind to stay lost. Why? Your clarity is your command. Train it. Are you lifting your future or letting it collapse? Here's the truth. Clarity is where wealth begins. Not in your wallet, not in your job, in your mind. Napoleon Hill said, your thoughts are the architects of your destiny. The top 1% don't drift in chaos. They think with clarity, fiercely, relentlessly, unapologetically. John D. Rockefeller didn't start with oil fields. He started with a clear thought, a razor-sharp focus on building an empire. He didn't wander in doubt. He trained his mind to see wealth. David Goggins said, when you're in hell, keep going. You're in hell right now. Bill's doubts a life that feels too small. Keep going. Train your clarity. Think in millions. Are you architecting your wealth or designing your defeat? Imagine a man in Cleveland, 40, sitting at a kitchen table at 2 a.m. The Ohio night, still the clock ticks. He's got $100 left, a stack of rejections, and a dream to start a bakery. He doesn't drift in doubt. He clarifies his mind. He bakes one loaf, one recipe, sharp and bold. No wandering, no whining, just him and his oven. That loaf isn't just bread. It's clarity. It's him training his mind to see wealth, to demand it, to build it. Every time you let your thoughts wander, you're telling your subconscious to deliver less. You're programming chaos. Why? Your clarity is your power. Train it. Make it fierce. Are you baking your future or letting it go stale? The world's full of men who grind but stay broke. Why? They lack clarity. They let fog cloud their thoughts. Napoleon Hill said your mental attitude is the only thing you control completely. So why are you letting chaos control it? Why are you thinking in lack when you could think in abundance? The top 1% don't wait for wealth to feel clear. They train their minds to make it clear through focus, through precision, through relentless clarity. Your clarity is your magnet. Why are you pulling in doubt? Why are you letting fog steal your power? Train your mind. Think with clarity. Stop letting chaos call the shots. Start letting focus take over. Are you thinking in wealth or drifting in chaos? Your life doesn't need luck. It needs clarity. Your mind doesn't need permission. It needs focus. Stop letting doubt cloud your thoughts. Start letting clarity build your wealth. You're not here to wander through life. You're here to command it. So start now. Pick one thought. Make it clear. Make it sharp. Make it rich. Train it like a muscle. Think it like a king. Act on it like a warrior. Let it grow in your mind until it's too big to stay there. When it's ready, it won't need hope. It'll be real. Keep training. Keep focusing. Keep commanding. The street's silent. It's 3 a.m. in Nashville, and the Tennessee air carries a chill that bites your bones. Your boots hit the pavement. Your heart's pounding. Your mind locked on one truth: clarity alone won't build your empire. Persistence does. You're not here to think rich and quit. You're here to grind until the world bends. Napoleon Hill said persistence is to the character of man as carbon is to steel. Every half step you take, every excuse you let slide keeps you broke. Relentless persistence turns clarity into gold. Stop pausing. Start pushing. Are you ready to outlast your doubts? Persistence isn't a catchphrase. It's a vow carved in the dark when no one's watching, when the world bets you'll break. Picture a man in Albuquerque 39 standing in a workshop at 4 a.m. The New Mexico air's sharp, the tools worn. He's got no job, just $260 left, and a vision to start a leathercraft business. He doesn't waver. He persists. He stitches one belt, one seam, steady and fierce. No quitting, no drifting, just him and his needle. That belt isn't just leather, it's persistence. It's him training his mind to forge wealth through relentless grit. Every time you give up, you're telling your mind to stay small. Are you stitching your future or unraveling it? Let's cut deep. You're not poor because of your circumstances. You're poor because you quit too soon. You're letting clarity fade when the grind gets hard. David Goggins said, "The only way you win is if you don't quit." The top 1% don't just think clearly. They persist through the pain, through the rejections, through the nights when the bills stack to $4,000. Your persistence is your magnet. What's it pulling in defeat or millions? Napoleon Hill said, "Your persistence is the measure of your faith." So why are you measuring doubt? Why are you stopping when you could be pushing? Train your mind. Persist with fire. Are you ready to keep going? Imagine a man in Tulsa 37 sitting at a diner at 2 a.m. The Oklahoma neon hums, the counter scratched. He's a laid-off mechanic with $190 left and a vision to start a custom garage. He doesn't waver. He persists. He rebuilds one engine, one bolt, steady and relentless. No quitting, no whining, just him and his wrench. That engine isn't just metal. It's persistence. It's him commanding his mind to turn clarity into wealth. Every time you stop, you're telling your subconscious to deliver less. You're programming failure. Why? Your persistence is your power. Train it. Own it. Are you rebuilding your future or letting it stall? Stoicism says control what you can. Your effort, your persistence, your grit. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Your wealth isn't in your bank account, it's in your persistence. You can't control the layoff that gutted your savings. You can't control the doubters who laugh at your dreams. But you can control your grind. The top 1% don't quit when the world says stop. They persist through the setbacks, through the doubts, through the grind. Your persistence is your bridge to wealth. Why are you burning it with excuses? Why are you pausing when you could be pushing? Train your mind. Persist with fire. Stop letting doubt stop you. Start letting grit drive you. Are you building your bridge or breaking it? Let's talk about the war. Persistence is a fight. A fight against the voice that says, take a break. A fight against the bed that calls at 4 a.m. A fight against the doubt that says you're done. Picture a man in Birmingham, Alabama, 36, standing in a gym at 5 a.m. The air's thick with sweat, the weight's heavy. He's got no job, just $300 in debt and a vision to start a fitness coaching business. He doesn't quit. He persists. He lifts one rep, one set, steady and fierce. No wavering, no drifting, just him and his discipline. That rep isn't just iron. It's persistence. It's him turning clarity into wealth. Every time you quit, you're losing the war. Why your mind needs grit, persist. Are you fighting for your wealth or surrendering to ease? Persistence is your forge. It's not about feeling strong, it's about moving anyway. Napoleon Hill said success demands persistent effort. The top 1% don't wait for the perfect moment. They persist through the messy, the hard, the now. They don't rely on motivation. They rely on grit, daily, relentless, unbreakable. Imagine a man in Boise, 38, sitting at a desk at 11 p.m. The Idaho night's quiet, the lamp dim. He's got $2,000 in debt and a vision to start a podcast. He doesn't waver. He persists. He records one episode, one truth, steady and bold. No quitting, no waiting, just him and his mic. That episode isn't just audio, it's persistence. It's him commanding his mind to build wealth. Are you recording your future or letting it fade? Here's the truth. Persistence is your currency. Every step you keep taking spends your power on wealth. Every pause you take spends it on lack. David Goggins said you don't grow in comfort, you grow in the suck. The top 1% don't grow rich by pausing. They grow rich by persisting through the pain, through the doubt, through the grind. Your persistence is your magnet. What are you pulling in? Napoleon Hill said, your persistence is the proof of your belief. So why are you proving doubt? Why are you stopping when you could be grinding? Train your mind. Persist with purpose. Make it daily. Stop letting excuses steal your wealth. Start letting grit build it. Are you spending your persistence wisely or wasting it on ease? Picture a man in Raleigh, 35, standing in a park at dawn. The North Carolina sky's burning gold, the air sharp. He's got no savings, just $180 left, and a vision to start a microbrewery. He doesn't waver. He persists. He brews one batch, one blend, steady and fierce. No quitting, no whining, just him and his kettle. That batch isn't just beer. It's persistence. It's him turning clarity into wealth. Every time you stop, you're telling your mind to stay broke. You're programming failure, while your persistence is your power. Train it, own it. Are you brewing your future or letting it go flat? Stoicism says don't waste energy on what you can't control, like the economy, the skeptics, the setbacks. Focus on what you can, your persistence, your discipline, your grind. Epictetus said, persist and resist. Persist in your effort. Resist the urge to quit. Your wealth lies in your persistence. The top 1% don't cry about closed doors. They persist to open new ones. They don't whine about debt. They persist to build wealth. Your persistence is your bridge to millions. Why are you burning it with hesitation? Why are you pausing when you could be grinding? Train your mind. Persist with fire. Stop letting doubt stop you. Start letting grit drive you. Are you persisting to wealth or resisting your own success? Let's get brutal. You're not broke because of your past. You're broke because you're not persistent. You're letting clarity fade when the grind gets hard. Picture a man in San Antonio, 36, sitting at a coffee shop at 4 a.m. The Texas breeze drifts in, the tables worn. He's got $1,000 in debt and a vision to start a barbecue joint. He doesn't waver. He persists. He grills one rib, one recipe, steady and relentless. No quitting, no drifting, just him and his grill. That rib isn't just meat. It's persistence. It's him commanding his mind to turn clarity into wealth. Every time you stop, you're telling your mind to stay small. Why your persistence is your power. Train it. Own it. Are you grilling your future or letting it burn? Here's the deal. Persistence builds wealth, not dreams, not wishes, persistence. Napoleon Hill said your persistence is the spark that ignites your clarity. The top 1% don't just think clearly. They persist daily, relentlessly, unapologetically. They don't wait for the perfect plan. They persist with the plan they have. They don't wait for motivation. They persist through the grind. Your persistence is your order to the universe. What are you ordering, lack or abundance? Stop pausing. Start grinding. Are you sparking your wealth or smothering it? Imagine a man in Spokane 37 standing in a garage at 5 a.m. The Washington air is cold, the tools scattered. He's got $300 in debt and a vision to start a carpentry business. He doesn't waver. He persists. He carves one board, one design, steady and bold. No quitting. No whining, just him and his saw. That board isn't just wood. It's persistence. It's him turning clarity into wealth. Every time you stop, you're telling your subconscious to deliver less. You're programming failure. Why your persistence is your power. Train it. Make it relentless. Are you carving your future or letting it splinter? Let's talk about the war. Persistence is a fight. A fight against the voice that says, you're too tired. A fight against the comfort that calls at 4 a.m. A fight against the doubt that says you'll never make it. Napoleon Hill said, success comes to those who persist through adversity. The top 1% don't wait for success to feel easy. They persist to make it real daily steps that turn clarity into wealth. Your persistence is your army. Why are you letting it desert you? Why are you pausing when you could be fighting? Train your mind. Persist with purpose. Win the war. Are you fighting for your wealth or surrendering to ease? Picture a man in Richmond 40 sitting at a desk at 10 p.m. The Virginia night's quiet, the lamp flickering. He's got $200 in debt and a vision to start a tech repair shop. He doesn't waver. He persists. He fixes one circuit, one device, steady and bold. No quitting, no drifting, just him and his tools. That circuit isn't just wires, it's persistence. It's him commanding his mind to build wealth. Every time you stop, you're telling your mind to stay broke. You're programming failure. Why your persistence is your power. Train it. Own it. Are you fixing your future or letting it break? Here's the final truth of this moment. Your persistence is your wealth. One step, one steady, relentless daily step can change everything. Napoleon Hill said, your persistence shapes your destiny. So why are you shaping a destiny of pauses? Why are you letting hesitation write your story? The top 1% don't hope for wealth. They persist toward it. David Goggins said, the only way to grow is to suffer. You're in the grind right now, bills, doubts, a life that feels too small. Keep grinding. Persist daily. Turn clarity into wealth. Stop pausing. Start pushing. What's the one step you'll take today? Your wealth doesn't need luck. It needs persistence. Your mind doesn't need permission. It needs grit. Stop letting excuses write your story. Start letting persistence build your wealth. You're not here to wish for a better life. You're here to grind for it. So start now. Pick one step. Make it steady. Make it daily. Make it fierce. Train it like a muscle. Persist like a warrior. Let it grow until it's too big to ignore. When it's ready, it won't need hope. It'll be real. Keep persisting. Keep building. Keep commanding. The dawn's breaking. It's 4 a.m. in Charleston, and the South Carolina air crackles with raw possibility. Your boots hit the ground. Your pulse races. Your mind's locked on one truth: clarity and persistence mean nothing without faith. You're not here to hope. You're here to believe. One unyielding belief, one fierce, unshakable faith can turn your mind into a magnet for millions. Napoleon Hill said faith is the starting point of all miracles. So what's your miracle? What's the faith you'll fight for, bleed for, build for? Stop doubting. Start believing. Are you ready to ignite your wealth? Faith isn't a wish. It's a fire. A fire that burns in your gut, forged in the dark, unstoppable by doubt. Picture a man in Boise 38 standing in a garage at 5 a.m. The Idaho air's sharp, the tools worn. He's a single dad scraping by on $2,500 a month with a vision to start a custom guitar shop. He doesn't hope. He believes. He crafts one fretboard, one string, steady and fierce. No wavering, no drifting, just him and his wood. That fretboard isn't just mahogany, it's faith. It's him training his mind to attract wealth, to claim it, to own it. Every doubt you cling to, every what if you mutter snuffs your faith. Are you crafting your future or doubting it? Let's get raw. You're not broke because of your job. You're broke because your faith is weak. You're letting clarity and persistence stall without the fire of belief. David Goggins said, your belief in yourself is what carries you through the fire. Your faith is the fire, the unyielding force that burns when the bills stack to $3,000. When the world says quit, when your own mind whispers failure. The top 1% don't just think clearly or persist. They believe fiercely, relentlessly, unapologetically. Napoleon Hill said faith is the eternal elixir that gives life to your dreams. So why are you starving your dreams? Why are you doubting when you could be believing? Train your mind. Ignite your faith. Are you ready to burn? Imagine a man in Memphis 37 sitting at a diner at 3 a.m. The Tennessee neon buzzes, the coffee's bitter. He's a laid-off welder with $160 left and a vision to start a metal sculpture business. He doesn't hope. He believes. He welds one piece, one form, steady and bold. No wavering, no whining, just him and his torch. That piece isn't just steel. It's faith. It's him commanding his mind to see wealth, to trust it, to build it. Every time you let doubt creep in, you're telling your mind to stay lost. You're quenching your fire. Why your faith is your power. Train it. Own it. Are you welding your future or letting it rust? Stoicism says control what you can. Your faith, your thoughts, your resolve. Marcus Aurelius said, "The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it." Your life isn't shaped by your circumstances. It's shaped by your faith. You can't control the rejection that cost you $5,000. You can't control the skeptics who mock your vision, but you can control what you believe. The top 1% don't wait for proof. They fuel their faith, clear, burning, unstoppable faith. Your faith is your fire. Why are you letting it flicker? Why are you doubting when you could be believing? Train your mind. Ignite your faith. Stop letting fear snuff your flame. Start letting belief light your path. Are you fueling your empire or starving it? Here's a story. In Mobile, Alabama, a man named Marcus, 39, hit rock bottom. His auto repair shop folded, costing him $60,000 and his pride. He moved into a one-room apartment, his life packed into boxes. But Marcus believed. He didn't hope vaguely. He held faith in a vision to start a mobile mechanic service. Every morning he worked one car, one fix for free at a local shelter. That fix wasn't just labor. It was faith. His fire. 6 months later, Marcus launched a small business, hiring 2 guys he'd met at the shelter. Not because of luck, but because of faith. He trained his mind to believe in wealth, to act on it, to claim it. One car, one belief, one life changed. Faith isn't about waiting for signs. It's about trusting your vision when the world's dark. Maybe it's faith in a business that lifts your family. Maybe it's faith in a legacy that outlives you. Maybe it's faith in a life where you prove the doubters wrong. The top 1% don't chase hope. They fuel faith, clear, specific, relentless faith. Napoleon Hill said faith is the head chemist of the mind. So why are you mixing doubt? Why are you diluting your vision when you could ignite it? Train your mind. Believe in your wealth. Make it fierce. Stop wandering through doubt. Start burning with faith. What's the faith you'll fight for? Picture a man in Raleigh, 36, standing in a park at dawn. The North Carolina skies streaked with gold, the air crisp. He's got no job, just $200 left, and a vision to start a coffee roastery. He doesn't hope. He believes. He roasts one bean, one blend, steady and fierce. No wavering, no whining, just him and his stove. That bean isn't just coffee. It's faith. It's him training his mind to see wealth, to trust it, to build it. Every time you let doubt creep in, you're telling your mind to stay broke. You're quenching your fire. Why your faith is your compass. Believe it. Follow it. Are you roasting your future or letting it burn out? Let's talk about the fight. Faith doesn't make life soft. It makes you unbreakable. It's the reason you rise at 4 a.m. in Pittsburgh when the snow's falling and your body begs for sleep. It's the force that pushes you to write one page in a Boise apartment when your bank account's at $100. It's the fire that keeps you running in a Miami park when your past says you're done. David Goggins said, "You don't grow in comfort. You grow in the fire. The fire is real debts, rejections, doubts. But your faith is stronger. Train your mind to believe it, act on it, fight for it. Are you fighting for your faith or surrendering to fear? Faith gives your mind power. It's the fire that burns when the world's asleep, when the bills pile $4,000, $5,000, and the doubts roar. Napoleon Hill said faith is the eternal elixir that turns dreams into reality. The top 1% don't just dream. They believe. They train their minds to hold a faith so fierce it pulls wealth like a magnet. Imagine a man in San Antonio 37 sitting at a kitchen table at 2 a.m. The Texas night's still, the clock ticks. He's got $150 left and a vision to start a food truck. He doesn't hope, he believes. He cooks one dish, one recipe, steady and fierce. That dish isn't just food. It's faith. It's him commanding his mind to attract wealth. What's your dish? Let's get practical. Faith isn't a feeling. It's a choice. A choice to train your mind to believe in your wealth, to demand it from life. Stoicism says focus on what you control: your faith, your thoughts, your actions. Epictetus said, first say to yourself what you would be, then do what you have to do. You can't control the economy. You can't control the naysayers. But you can control what you believe, your faith, your fire. David Goggins said, your belief is what keeps you going when you're at your lowest. So find your faith. Believe it fiercely. Train it daily. Make it unshakable. Picture a man in Spokane 35 standing in a garage at 5 a.m. The Washington air's cold, the tools scattered. He's got $200 in debt and a vision to start a carpentry business. He doesn't hope. He believes. He carves one board, one design. That board isn't just wood. It's faith. What's yours? The world will test you. Your faith will be challenged. The alarm will blare at 5 a.m. and your body will scream for sleep. The rejections will pile 5, 10, 20 and your doubts will roar. That's the forge. That's where faith is hardened. Napoleon Hill said faith removes limitations. Your adversity is your forge. Your faith is your hammer. The top 1% don't win because they're fearless. They win because they believe fiercely. They train their minds to hold a faith so strong it shatters the noise. So stop doubting. Start believing. What's the faith you'll forge today? Here's how you train your mind to attract wealth and make it real. First, define your faith. Ask, what do I believe in so fiercely I'd fight through hell for it? Write it down. Make it specific. Keep it sacred. Second, choose one action tied to your faith. Small, steady, relentless. Maybe it's roasting one batch in a Boise garage. Maybe it's running 1 mile in a Charleston storm. Maybe it's saving $10 a day in a Raleigh jar. Third, make it daily. No excuses. Act when it hurts, when you're tired, when the world says quit. Fourth, protect it. Guard your faith like a flame in a storm. Don't let doubters snuff it. Fifth, speak it. Read your faith aloud every morning and night. Feel it, trust it. Sixth, track it. Mark a calendar, stack a jar, build a chain you won't break. Seventh, reflect. Every week ask, is this faith driving my wealth? Adjust but never waver. Eighth, act. Take one step daily toward your faith. No delays, no doubts. Act now. You're not here to hope for wealth. You're here to believe in it. Your faith is your fire. Your mind is your magnet. Your persistence is your bridge. Stop letting doubt quench your flame. Start letting faith ignite your path. Napoleon Hill said, whatever the mind can conceive and believe it can achieve. Conceive your faith. Believe in it. Achieve it. You're one choice away from millions, one fierce, unshakable, faithful choice. So choose it, believe it, build it. Let your results roar where your doubts stay silent. If you felt something shift while listening, don't ignore it. Like the video, leave your voice in the comments and subscribe to Soul Fuel, where courage is sparked and the life you deserve takes shape.